He was loved by a lot of people, and I'm gonna miss him so much. I wanted to open up the floor if anybody wanted to come up and talk about him, maybe tell some funny stories. There are many of them. I mean, I can't say enough wonderful things about him. He was so selfless, and he was always caring about other people, and he had a hard life, that's for sure. We went through some real hard times, you know, but he just kept going, and he just kept his head up, and he had a real strong faith and a good relationship with God. So I'm at peace because I know he's not in pain anymore, and that helps a little bit, you know. We had a real good relationship. We were really close. This is his baby girl, so yeah, it's just what I wanted to say. I love him so much.
I'll say something right now. He had a good relationship with everybody down here.
Down near too.
Yeah, but I just want to say, you know, I think I told you and your brothers also, like when he was down here, he was happy and fun, and we enjoyed his playing, and we loved him coming down here. He was fun, he got along with everybody, good happy person.
This was his favorite place. He loved it here.
Yeah, we missed him.
He was so happy, you know, he made a lot of friends. He was so very talented too.
I wanted to play so much. I used to pick him up every day to bring him down there just because he had so much to it. With singing as well as I could play. And just he was always upbeat and very supportive of everybody, whatever he was doing. And he's funny, always made everybody laugh.
Yeah, he had a great sense of humor.
He had a really, really big heart. We used to come down here and just walk around, and we could sit and talk, and for hours would go by, and I didn't even realize the time. It would be like 9-10 hours later, and constantly making me laugh. Others he did. He loved everyone down here at the park. He loved his family, his friends, his kids. I would be really lost without him.
He loved his grandbabies. We have a newborn now, and he came to my house 6 weeks ago and got to meet her, so I'm really happy.
Happy he did that.
She had surgery, and he was real worried about her, and he called me quite a few times. I talked to him on Wednesday before he went in the hospital Friday, so we got to talk, and I got to say goodbye to him, so.
And he threw really good parties.
The parties.
Party!
Housewarming party.
They were really good.
We had great parties and some
Good to your hair.
killer food.
Yeah.
He loved food.
Leslie, say something about him, please.
You know,
You guys were close.
I've played at a bunch of different places, coffee houses, and Stu was the greatest harmonica player I ever met or ever heard.
Amazing talent.
No doubt.
Self-taught, and I really wish I could have heard him playing with his band, because that would have been just the shit right there, you know. That would have been great. But we made it happen the best we could, you know. We cooked it up pretty good. And he was a great guy, you know. We had a lot of good laughs, and I'm just glad I met him.
Vicki and Bob, I don't know, most of you know them. I talked to Vicki on the phone yesterday, and she said to say that she wanted to send her love to them, so I wanted to make sure that I said that.
How are they doing?
Yeah. Good.
Good. Where are they at? Seattle?
Anyone else want to come up and talk about my dad?
Where are they at?
No, Stewart had his share of troubles and stuff, but he was always concerned about other people's problems. He would always ask me, man, you know, what's going on with you? And, you know, he was more concerned about my little problems than any that he had. I don't know if you had the same experience with that. He also talked to me about praying. He said in the morning, the night before, he'd always put his shoes way back under the bed. So the first thing he did in the morning, he would hit his knees in the morning. You know, and we talked about that together. So that's one tip from Stewart.
He was still like that today. Leslie.
My turn.
I've known Stu probably 35 years since he met Karen, his ex-wife, and I think I was 19 and Karen was 18. And Stu's always been there. We had a lot of good times. He has wonderful, beautiful 3 children that are just awesome, and he loved them very, very much. And like he was saying, Stewart always looked out for other people. The past couple of years, I wasn't able to be in his life for a little bit, and I was very sad about that. And he and I, we talked about God, we talked about his problems, and he got up every time he fell and just would always keep going on. He kept a job, he provided for his family, he loved his music and all of you guys. He talked incessantly about everyone. And so I just want to say he was very well loved, and he really, really loved everyone. So God bless Stu.
Also, I wanted to say thank you to our neighbor Larry, that's sitting over in the bench. He lived across the street from me and Stu. We were going on our 2nd year in our house, and I just wanted to say thank you very, very much, Larry. That would have meant a lot to him. You guys were very close. Did you want to say anything? Anyone else?
I will. Hi, I'm Kristen, and I'm one of Amy's good friends, and I just remember the housewarming party. We had such a blast, and we were like his kids, you know. We were family to him because, you know, Amy's one of my best friends, and I just love her to death. She's like a sister. And when all this happened, it just broke my heart. And I'm just so thankful he got to meet Sienna and got to love on his grandkids. And he's just one of the most selfless, loving people I've ever met.
Too sad.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm Stewart's brother-in-law. I've known him for a hell of a long time. Since before I got married. I've been married 32 years. We've had so many times together that I can't even go into it because there's too many of them. The one thing I remember though, when his kids were little, mine were little, we were camping in Pinckney. And for some reason, everybody decided to camp down at the bottom of the hill, which was my tent. And we had a rainstorm. Needless to say, everybody's stuff floated out of the tent. Stu wasn't very happy. My other brother-in-law wasn't very happy. And he's a good man. He's definitely a good man. I haven't seen him a whole lot the past 2 years, but when I see him, my eyes always lit up. You know, because I can't say enough about the guy. He's awesome.
Cheers.
I will come back. Hey, I've got water on my.
Good job.
Are you serious?